A very good morning to all. I am Garima Saria, your EVS teacher, and today we will be continuing our chapter Land and People of Southern India. So students, we have seen that there are four main geographical regions of the Southern India. First was Central Highlands, second was Deccan Plateau, third is coastal regions, and fourth is islands. So we have studied Central Islands and the Deccan Plateau in the previous session. Today we will study about the coastal region and the islands. So let's start. So coastal region. So this part, this highlighted part, or you can say the border of our country, of the Southern India, the border of the Southern India is called the coastal regions. So these are surrounded by the water bodies, major water bodies from the west side. In the west direction, it is surrounded by Arabian Sea. Here, in the east side, it is surrounded by Bay of Bengal, and in the south, it is surrounded by Indian Ocean. So because the coastal region, this highlighted part, this coastal region of our southern India is surrounded by the major water bodies, it has rich resources of fish, other seafoods and minerals. So the ocean around our country, these oceans around the country gives us an biggest opportunity for trading because of the seas, because of these seas. So the main occupation of people living here, the main occupation of people who belongs to these places are fish farming and trading. And the main harbor cities or industries, main or most important cities or industries are Mumbai, Surat, Cochin, Visakhapatnam and Chennai. So the coastal region, this part, this highlighted part, or you can say the border, these are very rocky because these are lined by the two mountain ranges. First here the Western Ghat and second is here the Eastern Ghat. So these are two mountain ranges. First is Western Ghats and second is Eastern Ghats. We have known that this part of our country is in east direction and this part is in west direction. So according to the direction, they have named Western Ghat and Eastern Ghat. That side is east, so this is Eastern Ghats. This side is west, so this is Western Ghats. So because of the number of forests and wide range of animals live here in this part, the Western Ghats has identified as one of the 8th biodiversity hotspot in the world by UNESCO. So the people of the coastal region, they speak a number of languages like Telugu, Kannada, etc. And because of the very hot and humid climate of this region, this part is surrounded by the water bodies, large number of water bodies. So it has a very humid climate. So the men of this region, they wear cotton dhotis and cotton kurtas, and the women of this region, they wear cotton saris, so that the cotton can absorb the sweat easily. So next is islands. So our country India has two main islands. First is Lakshadweep here and second is Andaman and Nicobar Islands here. So islands are surrounded by the water bodies. Islands are in the middle of the water bodies. See, we have seen coastal regions here, this border. Coastal regions are connected with the water bodies, but they are not in the middle of the water bodies, right? So don't get confused with coastal regions and islands. Coastal regions are connected with the water bodies, but islands are in the middle of the water bodies. See this blue color. This blue color here is representing water. Here is water everywhere and the islands are surrounded by the water. These are in the middle of the water bodies. Here is Lakshadweep and this is Andaman and Nicobar. So these both of the islands are the two of the 9 union territories. You all must know that our country India has total number of 9 union territories. Yes. So Lakshadweep and Andaman and Nicobar Islands are also union territories. So both of these islands has very beautiful landscape and they attract a million of tourists every year. So let's know first of all Lakshadweep Islands. Okay, so the Lakshadweep Islands are a set of 36 islands which is near to the Arabian Sea. This is Arabian Sea and this is Lakshadweep Islands and these are near to each other. So Lakshadweep Island is the 36th set of the islands. And I have told you that it has very beautiful landscape which attract a million of tourists. See here. So the answer is obvious that why does a lot of tourists visit Lakshadweep Islands? See, this is the place, Lakshadweep. So the people living here, so the people who lives in Lakshadweep Islands, they have two main occupation. First is fishing and second is coconut cultivation. Next is Andaman and Nicobars. So Andaman and Nicobars, they have total number of 572 islands. Andaman and Nicobars have 572 islands and it is little bit far from Bay of Bengal. Not little bit far, but it is far from the Bay of Bengal. Here is Andaman and Nicobars Islands and here is Bay of Bengal. These are far from each other. See, Lakshadweep was near to the Arabian Sea, but Andaman and Nicobars and Bay of Bengal are far from each other. So the main occupation of people who live in Andaman and Nicobars is agriculture and tourism. So a lot of people visited in both of the islands, whether it is Lakshadweep or Andaman and Nicobars. A million of people visited here every year because of the beautiful landscape of these places. So students, we have completed our chapter Land and People of Southern India. I hope you have understood the chapter. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.